Hi and welcome to Orbit. The Google Pixel 9 has a new look, and because of that you may think that it's a completely new device. But is it really? And why is it so much more expensive? Is it worth it? Well, let's find out. The frame has become more angular. It looks and feels very robust and also seems a bit thicker in hand than before and resembles to the iPhones, obviously. I think the camera bar on the Pixel is much smarter than the individual lenses on the iPhone though, because the device won't wobble on a table and the glass is better protected in the event of a fall. In fact, Google says that the new design is twice as durable as before and easier to repair. The Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the back is unfortunately glossy and not matte. Fingerprints therefore are a real problem, especially on the black model. I do like the colors better anyway, especially this green one is beautiful and fresh. The Pixel 9 has a compact 6.3-inch display that's comparable to the Galaxy S24 and iPhone 15. The corners are very round, which makes it more comfortable to hold. That's certainly one of the biggest reasons why you consider this device, because there are hardly any other compact smartphones left. In addition, it does have a Full HD Plus resolution and a 60 to 120 Hz refresh rate. The brightness is 35% higher than the predecessor and now 2700 nits, which is definitely above average and definitely very bright. Pro model gets even a little bit brighter and is a little bit sharper, but in everyday use you won't notice it. It's a very nice display, finally with perfectly symmetrical bezels, and the fingerprint sensor is super fast and reliable because it now uses 3D ultrasound technology. There's also a lot new on the inside. The Tensor G4 processor has barely gotten any faster, but the whole thing is smarter. That, together with 12 GB of RAM, allows the Pixel 9 to process even complex AI models offline. This smartphone runs super smooth, super fast and gets 7 years of Android updates first in line. That's extremely long lasting, and the only other smartphone that can give you 7 years of updates is the Galaxy S24. But I do like the software on the Galaxy S24 way less compared to the Pixel, because the Pixel has pure Android and that's beautiful, intuitive and very fast. There are lovely animations everywhere and color accents based on your wallpaper. Google is at the forefront when it comes to artificial intelligence, and there are so many features that I could do a whole video all about them and it would take 1 hour. But let's focus on the most important stuff. You can remove, move or add things to photos. Replace the sky or the ground. You can expand the image even. The person taking a group picture can now be added to the photo. And with Circle to Search you can circle something on the display and immediately see what it is and where to get it. And Gemini is the voice assistant. It is like ChatGPT, so it knows an answer to everything and has a very natural language. In addition, it can set timers, send messages and summarize mails. The whole thing gets smarter every day, and Gemini Live is a new feature where you can just talk naturally to it and you will get an answer. If you think that you could benefit from artificial intelligence in your day-to-day life, this is the phone to get. Before I talk about the camera, a few more words about the battery. It has gotten bigger and it lasts longer. I can always get through a whole day relaxed. Usually I had 30% left at the evening. A total of 4 to 5 hours of screen on time is possible. That is just as much as with the S24 or iPhone 15. If you want more battery life, you have to get a larger phone like the OnePlus 12 or Xperia 1 Mark 6. The Pixel charges in 30 minutes to 55%. That is unfortunately nothing special. Wireless charging is available, but it's not Qi 2, so there are no MagSafe magnets either. If you want them, you should buy a case with them inside. The biggest difference between the Pixel 9 Pro and the Pixel 9, I would even say it's the only real difference you can notice, is the tele camera. The Pixel 9 does not have a 5x tele and the Pro one got one. The Pixel 9's main and ultra-wide-angle camera is completely identical to the Pro model, and the image quality is accordingly so. The dynamic range is super high, nothing is over or underexposed, skin tones are captured accurately. There's a pleasant amount of contrast and a touch of clarity, which makes everything look a bit sharper and more three-dimensional. It's a camera you can always just point and shoot and you know you'll get a great image back. The new ultra-wide angle is 4 times sharper, lower in noise in low light, and has a nice macro mode. The image quality is almost on par with the main camera and definitely above that of a Galaxy S24 or iPhone 15. There is no optical zoom, but the 2x magnification looks just as good as no magnification, and 4x is also still usable. For most photos in everyday life, this is completely sufficient, but I won't lie, I do love the 5x zoom on the Pixel 9 Pro, and it looks a whole lot better. But to pay 200 euros because of it, well, that's a hard choice. Videos are recorded at a maximum of 4K with 60 FPS and look very good, with pleasant colors, high dynamic range, and I can only criticize a little. The selfie camera is unchanged and takes nice photos. The biggest difference to the Pro model is that the Pro model is wider angle. Conclusion: the Pixel 9 is well-rounded. Great design, great screen, great performance, great software, great battery life, great cameras. The only real difference to the Pro models is the 5x zoom. And do you need it? It's up to you, honestly. But the price increased quite a bit. The Pixel 7 was 650 euros. Pixel 8 was 800 euros. Pixel 9 now is 900 euros. And yet we still only have 128 gigabytes of storage. I can only hope that the prices drop fast, because they did with the Pixel 8. And if you get this phone below 700 euros, I think it's a great pick. But until then, you should wait.